So we're starting to get more into all the characters. I know they're real people, but it's literally like watching characters. So we're nearly halfway through the season. This is also only the second ever Winter Love Island. It's only the second time. So I think everyone's trying to get used to it.
It seems like it's been going on for months.
It feels like it's going on to months.
You're only not even halfway yet.
I know.
Normally at this point, there's a few strong couples. That is not the case this time. So Ron and Lana were together since the start, and they seem to have a really good connection. But every time a test came, aka a girl walked in, Ron's head turned. So a new guy came in called Casey. He seems really, really nice. Looks very like Ron. It's just like a Ron double. And she started to get to know him. Now, the boys were kind of talking to her before the recoupling, which happened this weekend. And they were like, you should do what feels right. You should be treated right. So she was like, they even think Ron's treating me bad. So she chose Casey.
And was he?
Yeah, I mean, he kept turning his head. He kept being like, I do like you, but I'm going to go and get to know her right in front of you and sit there.
Which one
while
is
you
Ron?
watch.
The long-haired one or the short-haired one?
No,
that's Ron.
Okay.
That's Ron.
He was the first partially sighted contestant.
But it's fair enough if one girl walks in and you go, oh my God, I actually have this chemistry. I think I should try it. But it's been two girls now. So everyone was like, pick Casey. And I think everyone at home was so happy, but very quickly she's backpedaling. I honestly think he's gaslighting her just a little bit. You know, like she made the decision and then he sat her down and he was like, I don't know why you did that. We should be in a couple. That was a stupid decision. I'm better than he is. And she's starting, and she's starting to panic. And you can really see she's like, oh God, maybe we're meant to be together. But like I was saying, Casa Amor is next week.
This is when it really hots up on Love Island.
If he's already turned his head twice, what do we think is going to happen in Casa Amor?
So do you feel for Lana? So Lana's the blonde girl there.
Yes.
Is she coming across well in it? Like, is she?
I think she was, and everyone felt she made the right decision, and she was kind of standing up for women everywhere, kind of like Liberty Poole did in her season with Jake, Snaky Jake. But then now she's starting to kind of go back to him. So I don't know. It's frustrating to watch. I'll be very interested to see what happens tomorrow night. You had seen there in the challenge, she's with Casey now, but Ron chose her in the Gladiator challenge. Gladiator, you heard that right?
Oh my
and he lifted her up and everything. So Casey and him had a war of words last night as well. So I think for Ron, it's the chase. It's the challenge. She's chosen someone else. Now he wants her back. I honestly think anyone in Casa Amor is going to turn his head and she's going to be left single.
Was that the Gladiator challenge that we saw? Were they all in little gold shorts?
Yes.
That.
You missed that one.
Well, listen, I would imagine if Casa Amor comes, Lana will find a nice guy over there as well.
But she has a nice guy. Casey's there and she's already like, I'm going to go back to Ron.
But he's not interested in her, is he?
No, Casey does like her.
He likes her, but then she went for the other guy.
So everyone at home is like, choose the good boy. It's literally like the angel and the devil. Everyone at home is like, choose the good one. But she's like, but Ron. So it'll be interesting to see. But on the Gladiator challenge too.
What is it about girls? They just have to go for the...
I don't have enough time to talk about that topic.
Let's not go there.
It's too long.
Let's talk about Samie and Tom.
Yeah, so they're kind of a new couple. Now, do you remember Tom? We were talking about him every day.
Yeah.
He was the main love triangle. He's kind of gone boring now. He's just with Samie. They look good together. They're a good-looking couple, as you can see there. But nothing really that drastic has happened. They do seem like they're getting on, so maybe they're legitimate. But again, Casa Amor, I think he's very going to have his head very easily turned because it's happened a few times. But him and Liv, do you remember they were in the triangle for a while? Last night on the Gladiator challenge, Samie threw a bit of water her way, Olivia's way, and she was like, she has a problem with me. You're just seeing the clip there now. It was a very small amount of water, and they're in South Africa. I'm sure she needed it, but she went to the diary room, she gave out. There's been a bit of a fight now, so she thinks that Samie has a problem with her. So maybe we're not seeing, maybe there's more tension between Olivia and Tom. Maybe they're back on the cards. I don't know.
I mean, it's a bit over the top to be having a fight over that. Wasn't it a little bit of water?
I think it's hard when there's not much going on.
That's the thing. They've been doing nothing all day and then something like that so small.
And the other thing is, like this, I think there's more bombshells in this season than there's ever been in any Love Island season.
So we did see two new guys come in during the week.
So Casey was one of those. That's who Lana's now with. Jordan was the other guy. He's now with Ellie, another bombshell. But I'd say you'd nearly forget that they're on the show. There's just the main characters are starting to come out now. Olivia's there, Shaq and Tanya as well. So this is, here we go. This is Casey. So this is who Lana is seeing now. Doesn't he look exactly like Ron?
Not right. Exactly. Well, he's more hair.
I think he looks more like Ron.
But like Aaron and Spencer, they were going to go. Like that Australian guy never did much in it at all.
So over the weekend there was a dumping and it was quite dramatic because Maya Jama came back, as you spotted, Tommy. Maya came back in, which is rare enough. I don't think Laura did that at all last season. So she came back in and there was 3 boys up. They were the least popular
With the
votes
voters.
from the public, which is always a really good thing to do as well, because it keeps everyone on tender hooks. They're like, why am I not popular? So the 3 boys were in there, and then the girls had to decide what 2 boys had to go
send home.
So that's not really normal either. It's normally one person gets to go. So they definitely want to shake the house up, and that's why they brought in 2 new people. But yeah, Aaron came from Australian Love Island. I don't think anyone's ever watched it on this side. Wasn't going to work. And then Spencer was the other guy, and he did really like Olivia, but I just don't think anything's really happening there. He was starting to see Tanielle. So Tanielle's the kind of last person that's kind of left there now.
So Kai was left, he was left in. But then that would mess with your head because you're thinking, I'm not liked. What am I doing that people don't like me?
And he was talking to Olivia right after the dumping, and he was just like, I'm not going to change how I'm acting. It's fine. And to be fair, nothing dramatic has really happened with him, so I don't think it's that people hate him. It's just the
maybe
least.
just bored.
Like Ron is still in the villa. Why wasn't he voted out?
Listen.
I wish we could vote in Ireland.
Bring on. Oh, you can't
vote here.
No.
I'd be getting him out.
That's insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ali Ryan from Gaslights, bring on the Casa Amor.
Bring on Casa Amor and a bit of drama. And of course, Love Island continues tonight on Virgin Media 2 at 9 p.m.